Hi, I'm Tom Scott. I'm the organizer of Caribbean Sailors of Southern California, and I wanted to just make an introduction video for the new members, to give you an idea of what this website is all about, what the plan is currently, and what my vision is, and also to let you know that I do have a sailboat that I keep in the Caribbean, and I'll talk a little bit more about the boat in just a bit. And I charter it out at an extremely competitive rate, and for very good reasons that I'll get into here in just a bit. I'm retired. I was a financial advisor, and my plan has been to spend about 6 months a year in the Caribbean sailing. So the Caribbean means for me anywhere from the British Virgin Islands all the way down to Grenada and all the islands in between. I've already gone through my first season. I should back up a little bit. The boat, Monet 2, that is a Beneteau 473 monohull sloop, I've owned for 6 years. I've had it leased to Sunsail, and I took it away from Sunsail about 1.5 years ago, and now I'm operating it myself. So I've had my first season, sailed, had a great season, sailing from the BVI all over the place, ending up in the St. Vincent Grenadines, and the boat currently is in Rodney Bay, St. Lucia. Let me talk a little bit more about Monet 2. As far as charter sailboats are concerned, I think I can say objectively she is a fabulous charter boat for a lot of reasons. One, the Beneteau 473 is a great model boat. It's a fast, comfortable cruiser. I've put a lot of extra equipment on it. And I think the main thing that will make the cruising or sailing experience in the Caribbean superior to most other charter boats is the fact that the cockpit is completely weather-proof, weather resistant. In other words, as you will see, or you have seen if you've chartered or sailed out in the Caribbean, it's not unusual to have a beautiful day with thunderstorms coming through or squalls coming through where it's raining for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time, and it really pours. Well, a lot of boats do not have a completely covered bimini top Dodger with side panels to keep the cockpit dry. Monet 2 does. So when you're out there in the afternoon having a nice lunch, or in the evening having a wonderful dinner, conversation, wine, etc., and all of a sudden a squall comes through, you can stay in the cockpit and enjoy the squall, and you won't get a drop of rain on you. It's really fabulous. And there are very few, if any, I haven't seen any charter boats that are decked out that way. So that's one thing. Also, it's got a lot of equipment on it. She has a wind generator, solar panels, which is also a wonderful thing, because if you're familiar with chartering out in the Caribbean, if you don't have those things, the battery has to be charged by running the engine, and that can really be a pain. You're sitting out there watching a beautiful sunset, just listening to the wind, and just enjoying the ambiance, etc., and the battery's low, so now you got to run the engine. So now you got to listen to this diesel engine. You can smell the fumes sometimes. The boat is vibrating, and in the middle of this beautiful ambiance, you got to go through that. Well, with Monet 2, it's not the case. In the Caribbean, you always have sun or wind or both. And I never have to run the engine to charge the batteries. The wind generator and solar panels takes care of it for me. So that's a really, really nice thing. A lot of other equipment I don't want to bother to list right now, but I will post a document that will list everything in chart plotter, radar, boy, you name it. She's got a brand new stove range, you know, great refrigerator, freezer. She's got a refrigerator freezer that runs without running the engine. I spent a boatload of money, no pun intended, to change out the refrigerator. A lot of charter boats have refrigerators that to turn them on, you've got to run the engine. So you're running the engine 4 hours a day to keep the refrigerator cold. I have a refrigerator's freezer that is air cooled, so you don't have a pump running with water going over the side, and it's quiet. You don't have to run the engine. It draws very low amps, and you can just leave it on all the time. So that's it. Now the plan, my original plan was, I'm 60 years old. This video is being made in August 2011. And I live with my girlfriend, Fabienne, who is a ballerina from Switzerland. And the plan was she was going to retire at the same time I did, and we were going to go cruising together in the Caribbean. Well, she's still working, and she's doing great and enjoying her last years dancing, and she wants to dance for a little while longer. Not sure exactly how much longer. But in any case, after this first season, I realized I brought a lot of friends because she didn't come most of the time. She came and spent a couple weeks with me there, but most of the time she was busy dancing. Noticed that it was really fun having people that had never been out in the Caribbean, or people who have been that just love the experience, and just reliving those first moments vicariously through other people. And also turning it into a mini charter company, if you will. Turning it into a business gives me some, great tax benefits and a little income, making the whole experience that much more affordable, and everybody gets to enjoy it. So, and believe me, the rates that I'm charging are incredibly low. But it's hopefully the vision is that over time there will be repeat customers, people that use the boat, and we build up a fraternity, if you will, of people who love to cruise the Caribbean and want to keep coming back, keep it affordable. And now, for the time being, for the first year or two or three, perhaps, I'm not going to bareboat it out. In other words, I'm not going to get off the boat and let somebody else take it for a couple of reasons. One, I want to be on the boat. I like cruising. I like being out on the water in the Caribbean. So if I bareboated, I'd have to get off the boat and go stay somewhere else. And so I don't want to do that. I want to stay on the boat. But if people charter it that are competent sailors and they want to operate it while I'm on the boat, that's fine with me. I have absolutely no problem. I make a great first mate or a deckhand, or I can just sit and drink rum. It doesn't matter to me. I just like being out in the Caribbean, visiting the islands, snorkeling, getting some sun, listening to good music, just relaxing, great conversation, good food, etc., etc. I don't need to operate the boat. Later on, I imagine as perhaps my interests change a little bit and I want to do other things as well as cruising, and I get to know some experienced sailors that I'm comfortable giving the boat to, I certainly believe I will get into allowing people to bareboat it. And it's one reason why I would like to get to know those people first is there's plenty of competent sailors that could certainly handle the boat at least as well, maybe better than I could. But they may not treat the boat as well as I would. because it's my boat and I want to take very good care of it. But if they know me and they are part of this fraternity that wants to keep coming back, I think that I'd have a better group of captains that would feel, would be inclined to take as good a care of the boat as I would. So that's it. I don't want to make this video too long. It's just an introduction. Also, this is not an exclusive thing. In other words, for this website, if people that join have done cruises with charter companies that they want to share that information with others, I'm more than happy to allow that. That is my rates in the boat is such a great deal. I have no fear of competition, so that is not an issue for me whatsoever. So, in fact, I would encourage that. It'd be nice to hear other stories about people who've been on other boats, other charter companies, and maybe share ideas, etc. Hopefully, also, we can schedule some regular meetings, maybe once a quarter, where we get together for dinner or whatever on a Saturday night, some place in Orange County, perhaps. Generally, we could maybe have meetings some other location from time to time, but just to sort of build a group of people that enjoy the Caribbean, enjoy cruising, share experiences, and enjoy having a great boat out in the Caribbean and sailing at a very, very affordable price. That's my goal, and I generate a little income from it and have tax breaks. And that would be fabulous. So that's it. This is the introductory video.